Hey everyone, it is Monday. It's actually a little bit later in the day. We did get to go to the cabin this weekend, but can you imagine? I forgot to film. I brought the camera and everything, and I didn't remember to film anything until we were on our way home. But I did get some, I think, pretty good footage of a really cool wind farm that we drove through. Where we are now is the same distance going to the cabin as before, only we have to take a completely different path because we're further north than where we were. And so it was a really great drive, and I'll show you the footage of that wind farm right now. So did you like it? There were quite a few of those wind turbines there. I looked it up, and the only thing I could find was before it was built, and they said they had planned on putting 90 out there, but there seemed like a whole lot more than 90, and granted I didn't get to film them all, but it was pretty cool. But now I am on to getting dinner ready. Paul should be home within the next half hour, and I am making pepper steak. So I have my beef here. I got to use up those mushrooms. They had orange and red peppers on sale at the store, so I'm going to use an orange one tonight. But I did buy a bunch of them because I plan on chopping some of them up and freezing them because I like using them a lot at breakfast time. But then I'm going to dry some of them too. It's always nice to have dried peppers on hand for a whole bunch of different recipes. When you dry them, you keep a lot of that nutrition in there, and then when you put it into, say, spaghetti sauce or chili or whatever, it is really giving you back what it had when it was fresh. Hey everyone, it is Tuesday and I just got home. I had a bunch of errands to run, and it's so beautiful out that I had taken the top off the Jeep, and can you tell? Look at my hair. And I also forgot that I left my bedroom door open, and Ollie got in there. Right now he's barking at a cat outside. Look at my bed. Look what he did. That little jerk, he messed it all up. And if I thought for a minute maybe he didn't do it, I found evidence. Look at that. Evidence of Ollie being on my bed while I was gone. So anyway, I had to go to the doctor, and it's so weird because you know how you go years and years without ever being sick, and you don't go to the doctor and you're perfectly fine and whatever, and then you go one day and then all of a sudden you're going a lot? Well, that seems to be the story with me lately. I want to show you this. Have you ever seen one of these before? I'm sure some of you have. This is some sort of heart monitor. They set me up with it today. They put leads on me, and now this stays in my pocket, and they're going to be monitoring my heart for the next 48 hours. So yeah, I don't think I really have any heart problems per se. I mean, they don't run in my family at all, and I am only 48 years old. I'm not aware of being, in any big kind of risk factor group or anything. What it is I started getting a lot of palpitations, I guess is what you could say, and they didn't want to go away, so I went into the doctor and they did, I want to say, an ECG, and it showed that I have an extra heartbeat. So, you know, they did some blood tests and whatnot, and that really didn't show anything. So now we're doing the heart monitor, and hopefully all this will just clear up and it's not going to be a big deal. But I wanted to know if any of you have ever had this monitor thing, or, you know, maybe somebody close to you. Did it help you in any way? Did it find out some underlying problem, or, you know, just what was your experience with it? So after the doctor, I had to stop at the thrift store because it was right over there, and I had a text saving 10 bucks. So that's where I went. I had gone there last week and I saw a pitchfork and I didn't buy it, and I should have bought it because I went back and of course it's gone. But anyhow, these are just some short sleeve tops I bought because I got rid of a whole bunch of my summer clothes from last year. I mostly wear dresses. I don't wear shorts. But I really don't have any short sleeve tops to go with my pants. And this weekend, Paul and I are going to a convention down in Missouri. And this is a beautiful lightweight white sweater, or off-white I'd say. More like a cream color. I got it for like $3. I mean, it's supposed to be a lot warmer down in Missouri than it is here in Wisconsin. But you just never know, and especially sometimes when you're indoors, they jack that air conditioning really high. So other than that, I also bought books. You know, I'm going to have to build another room onto that cabin because I didn't hardly bring any books here, and now I keep buying them. But, okay, this is a really good book. I've seen it before. I bought this for Paul and my brother because trying to teach them proper nutrition just doesn't work. So I'm hoping they'll just, you know, at least page through this a little bit. And it's a good book, you know. It kind of goes through, like here, it'll show you different ways when you're in the produce aisle to see what's ripe and good, as opposed to an underripe or crappy old version of, say, a pineapple or whatever. But it goes way beyond, you know. Here's your fast food at home, like convenience foods, I'd say. And I got cheeses here. I saw in here they had breads. They have all this icky stuff that I don't eat, but they sure do. So it's just, you know, hopefully something they can learn from. Help them out a little bit, you know what I mean? And, you know, at the thrift store, it's cheap, so why not? I got, most of these are some kind of like medical book thingies. A friend of mine just became a Reiki master, so I was interested in that, so I picked this up. She really believes in it, and I really don't know anything about it, so, you know, I'm just going to read up on it here. This I thought was kind of interesting, too. Acupressure. I really don't know a whole lot about that either, but I am more than willing to learn. And let's see what else we have here. Oh, go figure. What did I get a book on here? Hidden Causes of Heart Attack and Stroke. You never know. I want to know what all the reasons are, not just the obvious ones. Let's see, what's this last one? Oh. Miracles from the Vault, Anthology of Underground Cures. That just sounded so interesting to me. I love learning. I love to learn from all different sources, not just one book, you know. You pick up little tidbits from all over the place, and then you put them together and you can form your own opinion and figure things out in your own way. And I have one more over here I want to show you guys. That's a really nice hardcover book for $1.98. How can you go wrong? I mean, I do have a lot of herbal books. I don't have this particular one. So like I said, I just love learning from all different sources. We're at Menards and we're finally getting ready to pick out the stone we want for behind the wood burner. And this is the stuff. So much to choose from, but is that it, Paul?
Yeah.
Well, that's pretty. I think that'll look really nice, and that's real stone, right?
Yeah.
What do they call that?
It's made by Roma, and it's just a veneer, just a stone veneer.
A stone veneer?
It's called stone. That's what it looks like.
Oh, so it's all these different colors.
Yeah.
It's not just what, because
Yeah,
I like these darker a little bit. I think that'll look really cool. I can't wait, it's exciting. It is Wednesday, and Jack is not at all interested in eating like he's supposed to because Lion King is on. I don't want to turn it off for the little guy, but I'm beginning to think that's about the only way I'm going to get him to eat. He really, really digs Lion King. Hey everyone, it is late Thursday afternoon and I've been super busy because doctor's appointments and shopping and packing and laundry because Paul and I are leaving early tomorrow morning to go to Missouri. We are going to a Bible convention, a conference. We're really looking forward to it. It's going to be a great time. But I just picked up this rental car. It's a Nissan Maxima. And I really like the way that it looks. I like the way that it's set up. It's just, it's a good looking car outside and inside. Fits a coffee cup, just beautiful. Look at that. It's roomy, you know, so there's plenty of room in here. The seats are all nice, all that kind of stuff. But the one thing I'm not liking is it doesn't feel very spacious in here. You know, I feel like I'm kind of, you know, boxed in. I'm not a really tall person and I'm not a big person, yet I feel like I'm a little bit contained. You know, I mean, it's hard to see here on this video, but the, because I got my phone, I forgot my camera up there. It's a smaller steering wheel, and I don't know, I'm just hoping Paul's gonna fit into it okay, because he's gonna be doing the majority of the driving, and hopefully all will be well. These seats are really contoured too, and actually I don't have a problem with that. They feel good to me, but I'm wondering if Paul will. Anyhow, we've rented a lot of cars over the years, and if you have rented cars a lot, why don't you tell me down in the description box, or not the description, but in comments, what your favorite rental is, what car you've driven that you really like. Maybe you even ended up buying one of them. And you can even put in there what was your least favorite car. And, you know, I don't know if I want to know if anything really bad happened, but my last rental, for instance, smelled so bad. I told Paul, I said, oh my goodness, it's like rotting meat in there. And in the end, what turned out was, I don't know how, but there was milk on the inside the roof of the car, and it was rotting. It was so disgusting. And we ended up renting from the same place. This is the car that we just rented this car from, but they gave us a really good deal because of the rotten smell in the last car. So anyhow, yeah, I won't probably be filming anything tomorrow, but hope you all have a great weekend.